up, y'all? Welcome back to the Chatty Reese Show. So I'm here to give y'all Season 7, Episode 2 of Love and Hip Hop, Oh Baby. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to be exact. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram at Chatty Reese. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's get this review started. So the review started off, Jasmine popped her ass up at, Rashida's store Pressed in Atlanta. Basically trying to talk to them, trying to meet with Rashida. Rashida wasn't there, of course. And she was just telling them how she wanted to make things right with Rashida. And how she wanted to, want them to accept her baby. And because at the end of the day, her baby is your grandchild, your brother and your guy grandchild. Basically all the bullshit that comes with what she did. And they wasn't here for it. Rashida's stepdaughter looked like she was ready to jump over that cash register and beat her the fuck up. And if she wanted to, she could. Because like I said in my last video, Pressed is not that big. Pressed is really little. It looks spacious and wide from how they shot from angles. But Pressed is this big, and if she wanted to reach over real quick and drag her, she could have, for real. But after that, we get Erica Mena and Melissa. They meet up. Apparently, their friends been friends. Melissa knows all of them from booking them through events and parties and things like that. So they're sitting down talking. She's telling her about the Estelita situation and the drama. One of their other mutual friends between Estelita and Erica came. I forgot his name. I'm so bad with names. But he was there and just telling the drama about all the stuff that was going on with Estelita. Stevie J playing her, got her in this contract, and them two arguing. They didn't make up. Blase, blase, blah. Blase, blase, blah. It wasn't really much to that whole conversation. Erica's about to have this party. He asked, can he invite Estelita? And Erica was like, no, I don't think it's best that you invite her. So next, we get a scene at Mimi house where Estelita comes over. And she basically crying to Mimi about how Stevie's basically playing her. And how she did have sex with Stevie one time. And he, ever since she turned him down from having sex a second time, he's been acting funny with basically getting her music and doing the things that he's promised her to do to help her music career. She also said that, and this is not, I think Tommy said the same thing, and who else was it? It was Tommy. It'll come back to me. Somebody else said Stevie J has a problem with just forcing himself on people sexually. She said that Stevie just like showed up, brushed up on her room 2 o'clock in the morning naked to have sex. And I'm not surprised. Stevie J strikes me as that kind of creep that'll like lurk at your bedroom door or like try to do something to insinuate like, let's fuck until he get what he want from you. So I wasn't really too surprised when she said that. Next we get Sierra. And you see Sierra with her boo BK. Remember BK was on the first episode. He was out there with Sean Garrett, Jock, Stevie, and Kurt when they were on the boat. He's a producer from New York. So them two, they're dating and dealing around with each other. And he basically was saying, like, even though he's having a good time with her, he had to come to a realization that Shorty's still married. So basically she, needs to figure out what she's going to do. And Sierra basically assured him that the divorce is almost final. Which I can't wait to see how this unfolds because I think he's going to have a death. And you see Sierra's going to be there by his side. So I wonder how this is going to unfold. So right after that, it immediately jumps into Rashida talking to her mom. Her mom goes over to her house, obviously to let her know that Jasmine popped up at the store. Rashida wasn't too pleased with it. She want to know why Jasmine popping up at her fucking store. So basically, she was like, yeah, it's time for us to sit down and have a family meeting because she has no business popping up at my place. So next, we get to Erica Mena. And she basically, I forgot to let y'all know earlier. She requested for Tommy to be at her party. She was hype about Tommy, and it goes into this next scene. We're at Erica's party, and walks Tommy, and damn, Tommy just immediately got aggressive. Like, you make my pussy wet. Can we fuck? Can I take you out? Can we do this? And Tommy just like, whoa. I done had one crazy Spanish bitch, and that was Jocelyn, and I'm good on that. Like, we could be cool, but I'm good. And basically, long story short, Erica Mena was coming on so strong on her that when Erica got up to go do her speech, Tommy skated out that bitch. She like snuck out and was like, yeah, on this note, I'm out. Shorty crazy. And she got up out of there. In the midst of before all of that went down, Estelita showed up with Mimi, and Erica was mad because she was like, what is Estelita doing here? I invited Mimi, but not Estelita. So the friend, the guy, and I forgot his name, he was like, well, I didn't invite her because I know you were adamant about not inviting her. It wasn't me. So Mimi was like, yeah, I invited her because y'all friends and y'all need to talk. So basically they walked over to the bar, they had a conversation or whatever, and long story short, they talked it out. They both end up crying, both talking about their side story, about, people dangling their careers in their face, etc., etc., etc. Move on from that. Mimi and Melissa talk because they haven't talked since last season. We know they left off in bad terms when Melissa tried to insinuate that there was more between her and Mimi. So basically, Mimi's like, it's no drama. We're cool. I see you on the street. We speak. Deuces to you. Keep it going. Keep it going. It's nothing to get over. We're cool. It's just not going to be nothing more than that, basically. But Melissa wants her friendship back with Mimi. Obviously, some shit going to go down because we want to see them go back and forth later on in the season. So next thing, you get Jasmine and Cannon chilling with her mom and her grandma. And I was all for the scene. She's getting a lot of camera time. Mona giving her a nice little check. I see they got rid of Ryan and the other old girl. But I bet it was for the baby. That's probably the agreement. Like, we're not going to do it for you. We're going to do it so the baby. And it's probably something set up, a clause set up so that baby can have some money. But smart move. So she basically sitting there talking with her parents and them and basically putting on this side story. And the end all be all to it, they got a nerve. She had a nerve to say something. Everybody's making me out the bad person. Bitch, you are the bad person. You slept with a married man. Kurt was married. You knew who he was. He's on reality TV. He's a semi-celebrity. He's with Rashida. Like, you knew who he was. You had the opportunity to say, no, I'm not going to sleep with this married-ass man, or yes, I'm going to sleep with this married-ass man. And you chose yes, and you slept with him, and you chose to have a baby by him. Not saying get an abortion, because not everybody believe in that, but you chose this. So for you to be sitting there trying to make and be crying with your mom and grandma and trying to make a side story for yourself, I was really annoyed. And at first, I was with the mom, because the mom was like, you know, I told you, Jasmine, this was not good. What do you expect? You're dealing with a married man. I told you not to get involved with him. And I was like, yeah, that's right, Mom, that's right. But then they start flipping the script like, oh, you're not the victim and he has to do this and my grandbaby's suffering and did. And I'm like, no, she's not the victim. Like, the bitch chose to lay down with somebody else's husband who she knew was married from the beginning. She had the opportunity, every opportunity, to say, this is not right. You are married. I'm not doing this. It's not like she could say she didn't know. There's a difference between a woman sleeping with a married man that just genuinely, honestly don't know that this man is married. That, and you find out later on down the line, totally different than sleeping with somebody you know, getting pregnant, and then looking for a sob story. So after that, you got Rashida plans this meeting where she sat the kids down, the three oldest, her oldest son and the other two stepkids, sat them down. They basically told Kurt about what happened at press, that Jasmine stopped by, keep Jasmine away. Kurt told them for sure 100% that it's his baby. The stepdaughter basically was like, look, you need to figure it out. Get your side bitch in check. Boom. So after that, you get Erica and Tommy, they meet up. Basically, Tommy let her know, like, look, bitch, you came on a little too strong. You scared me a little bit. We could be cool. Let's build from here. Erica starts telling her tea about Jazzy Faye and working with Stevie J. And Tommy didn't go too in on Stevie. She just said, look, I like the idea of you working with Jazzy Faye. Stick with that. Nothing more, nothing less. Up next, you get my baby Tokyo Vanity, my best friend. That's my best friend. You better. That's my shit. You get Tokyo Vanity from New Orleans. She gets introduced into the glam shop with Sierra. And they're basically talking, and Tokyo's telling about how she got a new little boyfriend. He's a rapper too. And we see Carly. They all sitting down, they talking, and then they asking her questions about her marriage and the divorce and what she plans on doing. And next thing you know, one of the stylists that work in the shop, her name is Shan, she turns around and was like, so is that all you heard that he did? And then they're like, well, huh? What? She was like, I'm glad you over him because he got a 2-year-old baby and one on the way. So Sierra was like, he don't got no baby. She was like, yes, he do, a 2-year-old. And guess what? I do the baby mom here. They like, in my shop? She was like, yeah. Now, this is what makes me think reality TV is fake, because why in this moment when the cameras is rolling, you chose to tell this girl that specifically during this part when the cameras was rolling, you chose to announce to her that her husband's doing this and you work at the shop. Why didn't you been tell her this? Whatever, however. So next thing you know, it gets heated in the shop. They going back and forth, they're arguing. Sierra tells the girl you're fired, and then Tokyo and them getting up, like trying to get the girl out the shop, trying to calm Sierra down, and it's just pure chaos, and then it cuts off from there. So I'm pretty sure it's going to pick up from that next week, and then we'll see like what the conclusion of that whole drama is next week. But that was Love and Hip Hop Season 7, Episode 2, Oh Baby. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow me on Facebook at Chatty Reese. Click the bell below so whenever I upload, you'll be able to watch me. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Peace. I need to go watch Leave It to Stevie and all that. I ain't doing no review on that. See ya.